Welcome, welcome, everybody. If you hear some excitement in my voice, it doesn't even begin to encapsulate what is happening at the Super Patch Company with a technology that the world has never seen, that everybody needs, that we're hearing testimonies flow in from every single hour of the day. You could not write a better story, even if you tried. My name is Cynthia Delaney. It is my absolute honor to be representing this company, this life changing technology and financial opportunity. I want to welcome all of the guests from wherever you're joining from. Take a minute, thank the person that invited you on because they put you at the very front of the line. Nobody knows about our company, basically. Globally, we are brand new. You're going to be blown away by the numbers you hear tonight. What you hear tonight is happening. You're going to be invited to be a part of this groundbreaking, life changing, one of a kind technology that's 50 years ahead of any technology that would even come close, that's going to benefit every single one of you and your families. And you're going to be invited to be a part of this company's growth and to profit share. So let's jump right into it. Now, where did it all start? It started with the gentleman on your screen. That's Jay Dollywall. Jay Dollywall is the owner, the founder, the CEO of the Super Patch Company, but he's also the engineer of this technology. Now, Jay Dollywall had a lot of life happen. He's been a software engineering genius for Fortune 500 companies. And at 38 years old, Jay's software was bought. And when it was, he and his family were done generationally for 3 generations. He's told my husband and I he couldn't spend the money. His family couldn't spend the money, even if they tried. Now, what's important about this is that after Jay sold his software, his mother had been diagnosed with MS. And when she was, he went in search of a solution, an answer, like we all would. But when he couldn't find what he was looking for, he had a decision. Do I sit back? Do I wait for the next 10 years, hoping that somebody figures something out for my mom? Or do I take the blessing of what I've been able to create financially for my family, and I take the time and the means to figure it out? He decided to start the research and development 15 years ago that would end up being the technology that's sitting in front of all of us today. Now, it started with passion. It quickly became a purpose. And once Jay found the solution for his mom, he knew he had to take it to the world, that we all had family that would benefit from this technology. In fact, every one of us would benefit from this technology. And then he took it a step further. Instead of selling it off, Jay decided to take it to all of us, invite all of us to be a part of the mission that he's on to take this around the world. Believe me, we're growing at light speed. So Jay says this, I've heard him many times. I'm here to build something generational that will transform the world. Anything else is a waste of time. And he absolutely means it. So now I want you to see what this technology is, how it's going to benefit you, your family, everybody you love, and how we're going to impact the world for the better.
SuperPatch is the most advanced wearable technology in the market, with 15 plus years of research and development. SuperPatches are 100% drug-free, non-invasive, and backed by science. Our skin absorbs and transmits information from many different types of stimulation. Every physical, emotional, and psychological function has a corresponding neural code or message in our brain that controls and regulates it. Due to factors such as injury, stress, genetics, etc., these neural codes can get disrupted, leading to poor health, wellness, and performance. At SuperPatch, We've decoded these neural messages that manage the neural control of physical, emotional, and psychological functions. Every single super patch has a unique pattern of ridges in it, similar to a QR code. When these ridges come in contact with our skin, the receptors in and around our skin send a message to our brain, which then decodes it. This intricate pattern of ridges is known as vibrotactile technology, or VTT for short. When the patch stimulates the skin receptors, it generates and sends a very complex signal to our brain to correct the specific neural codes that may be disrupted. The effects are almost immediate, so you focus less on overcoming wellness and quality of life challenges and more on living a happier and healthier life. Whether it's improving your sleep, enhancing your sports performance, or unlocking other life-enhancing benefits, Super Patch has you covered.
Oh, Super Patch has you covered and everyone else, from school-age children all the way through life. We're bringing to market what people have been praying for, looking for, and wanting for over a decade in a drug-free, chemical-free, toxic-free, ingredient-free alternative like no other. Disruptive technology is what we are. And disruptive technology has always changed the world, and it always will. From the rudimentary example of the wheel. None of us probably remember life without the wheel, but I can only imagine how that changed things. And what about electricity? I don't know how it works. You may not either, but we know we can't live without it. And then all of us hold a smartphone in our hands of some sort. We've all learned that communication through the smartphone device is like no other. I don't know anybody still using a corded phone. I'm sure there's some, but imagine 20 years before the smartphone technology came out, it was being engineered behind the scenes. Right at the end of its engineering phases, people were being invited to take a sneak peek. They knew people that knew people. And some of those individuals that saw the smartphone technology for the first time, knew it would change communication forever, were being invited to invest. And the ones that invested, their families are enjoying generational wealth on end. And think about the ones that actually saw that incredible technology, but said no. I can't even imagine how they deal with it every day, knowing that their family's financial future could have been locked down for generations had they just said yes. Well, that's exactly what you're sitting on right now. Our technology will end up being in every home around the world. We will be the first line of defense in every family. And you're sitting at the front of the world finding out, solving the biggest problems. Well, it always creates the biggest opportunities. And how big is our opportunity? 6 billion people spend $4.7 trillion globally every year on the problems that you see on your screen. All of these problems, we offer a solution, an answer, and an alternative like never before. Now, imagine being able to help almost everybody in the world, starting with your friends, your family, everybody you love and care about. 6 billion people a year are looking for ways to get better sleep more often than not, leaning on things that are toxic or that leave them groggy the very next day. 2.4 billion people are looking to lower stress. I think that number's higher. 6 billion need more sleep, but only 2.4 billion are stressed. I'm thinking that's not accurate, but let's go with it. And 1.6 billion people are looking to mitigate pain and discomfort. Well, those that are stressed out can relate to what I'm about to tell you, and those that have pain are about to be able to relate to what I'm going to tell you. Dr. Anna Toker, a globally renowned robotic surgeon out of Fort Worth, Texas, endorses our technology, has onboarded our technology into her practice and protocol, gives our technology to her patients prior to surgery to give them an all-natural overall calm, lower that stress and anxiety the day before. And After surgery, she gives her patients our Freedom Patch, which mitigates pain and discomfort. Now, that's a huge endorsement, but the world of health and wellness, they're in high demand for our technology. We had to start our own department to handle it all, whether it's a spa, a gym, whether it's a chiropractor or a cardiovascular surgeon, whether we're talking about a physician or a naturopath. All of the above are looking at our technology as the next biggest proponent to what they can offer to be proactive for their patients, clients, and customers. It's a huge statement. Now, cleaner beauty, 2 billion people are looking for less toxins on their skin to be able to look better, and we've got the perfect answer. Also, calorie control. Everybody's looking for it right now before the summer season, definitely after the holidays, but a lot in between too. And now we've got the perfect solution where you can lose weight just sitting at your desk at work. Our technology gives you a elevated metabolic resting rate, which is going to help you burn calories. You won't even feel it. Now, fitness and sports also is clamoring for our technology. In fact, a lot of pro and elite athletes are utilizing our technology to give them the edge during training and competition. And we also have a form of our technology, an iteration that will help people avoid injury. Now, I'm going to reveal to you some of our wearable technology and our super patches. 12 of our iterations are on your screen right now, all changing health, wellness, and performance benefits for people all over. The Freedom Patch, top left-hand corner, that is the patch that's going to mitigate pain and discomfort. And we have thousands and thousands of testimonials of people that are saying it's completely taking away their pain. The Victory Patch is about adding strength and a quicker recovery. If you love going to the gym and you know your back or leg days, arm days, you're going to love this because the first time you go to the gym with the Victory Patch on, you're going to see a difference in your strength. The Liberty Patch is about balance, mobility, stability. This is great for an aging population to avoid injury and for our athletes to perform at their best. This particular patch is going to show you in your first minute or less how our technology works. And when you experience the benefits, you can't wait to get your hands on the rest of our super patches that are going to benefit you in your life too. The Ignite patch is all about giving you an elevated resting metabolic rate, and that's going to help you lose weight. Joy is about elevating your mood, and peace is about bringing down that stress and anxiety. Lumi is all about the skin you're in. It's all about hydrating your skin. People are seeing an improvement in the condition of their hair, hydrated eyes, mitigating the appearance of scarring that you maybe have had for 5 or 10 years. The Defend patch is about elevating your immune system, and it also has an added benefit. It helps you add to your circulation. A stronger circulation always leads to detoxing and healing at an exponential rate. Now, the focus. Corporate America loves this patch. It's bringing up the bottom line because their employees and staff are more productive than ever. And for those teachers, they're watching their students who are easily distracted, get in trouble, grades are suffering. They're watching that all turn around as their grades come up. They start to want to sit at the front of the class and they're enjoying school for the first time. The Rocket Patch is about performance, specifically for you men. And I'll just say there's no downside to it. The Kick It is all about kicking those bad habits. Now, if you're looking at losing some weight and you're looking at the Ignite patch, then you want to add the Kick It if you have sugar cravings, because it's going to help you kick those cravings. If you're a smoker and you want to quit, then this is the patch for you. REM is all about better sleep, deeper sleep, and that's when your body's healing itself and when you recharge. So it's very important. Now, we added a 13th iteration of our wearable technology in our boost patch. energy like never before. It was added in November internally. Our reps and our associates bought this patch out in a couple hours. It was our first $1 million day. We opened it to the public December 1st, and it's by far a top seller. The energy industry is over $100 billion every year. And now you don't have to drink that Red Bull, Monster Energy, have too much caffeine in all those cups of coffee, or go through the drive through to pay $7 to $8 a cup for that free coffee with ingredients, and you know all of the ingredients are toxic for you, most likely. Listen, you've got a choice now. It's cleaner energy, and it's when you want it. You can put on this wearable technology, start feeling the energy right away. And when you're ready to chill out, you simply take this wearable technology off. Now, it's going to feel like you're 9 or 10 years old, coming home from school. You know, all that energy you had when you wanted to go out and play with your friends when you got home, and you didn't even want to come in for dinner or when it was getting dark. That's what we have with our Boost patch. We are changing energy forever, changing it to clean energy. Now, the Liberty patch that I was telling you about for mobility, stability, and balance, the one where you can witness the technology work in a minute or less, you're about to see it for yourself. Watch closely and listen closely as this woman experiences our technology and the benefits of it.
How many years have you had an issue going up and down the stairs?
Since I was 33, I'm 46, so you can do the math, I can't.
13 years.
Thank you.
Go ahead. Please be careful. Okay, I'm gonna put the Liberty patch on her right now. And she's gonna do all of that again.
And by the way, just walking up and down this many times, usually I'm in a lot of pain too, and that's not as bad.
This is her third time doing it. There you go.
It's amazing. Utterly amazing.
Utterly amazing is right. We all know somebody that's been diagnosed with something that's taken independence away, or suffered an injury that's taking some of their independence away, or maybe through the aging process, we're watching them limited by what they can do. Seeing her right there experience the benefits of our technology, what do you think she thinks this technology is worth? Well, I would venture to guess she says that it's priceless. Now, Jake Glazier is on Fox Sports. Many of you are going to recognize him. He's a highly notable figure. He does the broadcasting for the NFL games. And he had a friend that found out about this technology, brought it to him, not knowing he was fighting night in and night out with something that was probably going to shorten his life. Take a listen to Jay Glazier as he shares with you his experience. Now it changed his life forever.
And then when I saw there was a sleep one, I said, well, let me try this. And again, I hate false hope. I put this on. It was night one. Think about this. I have not dreamed in 30 years. I put this on. The first night, I had dreams. I was like, oh my God, I must have had REM sleep. Am I well rested? Like, this what's going on here? Because I just wanted to stay in bed. And normally I'm out and bam, I'm like, man, it's just my body, like, we got 30 years to catch up on. So this REM patch for me has been a game changer in ways that like I said, I kind of lost hope that I'd ever sleep. It's been a game changer.
Game changer. When we're talking about good, solid sleep, let's get real. You may have learned to live with not enough, but that's not fun. If you feel like you're fighting through brain fog every day, if you're exhausted and you know you're not as productive as you could be, or if you're fighting without enough sleep and trying to enjoy those special moments with your friends, family, well, you're probably missing out on a lot. And think about, if you don't get enough sleep, your immune system is suffering and you're susceptible to a lot of things you don't want to have anything to do with. Now, listen, a lot of people caught on to this and said, I've been wearing an Apple Watch or another device to start to chart my sleep for years. As they started wearing the REM patch, what we've heard, Bill and I, what we're getting in the way of feedback is 75 to 100% more REM sleep in your first 2 weeks. That's crazy. That's a gift. That is a blessing. And so is what I'm about to share. This is when I segue in to the financial opportunity that can literally create a financial firewall, a protection around every one of you and your families. So listen really closely as I reveal to you why we're going to blow the glass ceiling off of this industry as a whole with our company, our technology, and our financial opportunity. The reality for a lot of us is we're done second guessing these crazy economies. 2009, 2020 to now. Listen, the switching is always taking a toll on the ones that own businesses, that are in industries, that are maybe laying off. And if you don't want to have to worry about the economics, ebbs and flows, if you don't want to worry about trends changing, the industries that are collapsing or laying off massive amounts of people, then that's exactly why you want to listen to this residual income builder. It's what the savvy and the successful all have in their financial portfolios that protect them. And this is why you want it too. Now, our market advantages are that we're globally protected with intellectual property and technology. There's no Me Too. There's no competitive product. You will find this technology only at the Super Patch Company because we own it and we're 50 years ahead of any technology that even comes close. We offer solutions and products for a maximum market opportunity, meaning we have something for everybody, 50 and above, men, women, for school age children, elite athletes, somebody that loves getting their best workout in the gym, the career focused individual, somebody that's in an aging bracket that wants to stay active, but also avoid injury and so much more. Now, our products work. And you're about to find out how fast. But before I tell you, we're backed by proven clinical studies, peer-reviewed studies, thousands of testimonies that back our proven benefits. And we have a 95% positive user rating with 2 million happy customers already in a very short period of time. Now, our products work, like I mentioned, but they work lightning fast. Pretty much every single time somebody wears one of our super patches, they will experience the benefits within just hours, and even more frequently within just minutes. You don't have to wait weeks or months to experience the benefits of our technology. They're immediate. Now, we're drug free, we're ingredient free, and we're manufactured by the top manufacturer in the world of adhesives, 3M. 3M manufactures all of our super patch wearable technology, and they manufacture almost all medical adhesives and athletic adhesives too. Now, they've ensured that our super patches are hypoallergenic, paraben free, latex free, dermatologist tested, clinically tested, they're vegan, and there's a lot more benefits on our website. There's no need for you to change your lifestyle or diet. It's as simple as peel, patch, and go. They're thinner than a piece of paper with the backing on. Without it, it's like a thin layer of skin. I wear 7 to 9 every day, almost every day. Why would I? People ask me that, and I kind of think, well, what a strange question. It's drug free, chemical free, toxic free, ingredient free, all natural. And I'm feeling better than I have since I was probably 24 years old, more energy than probably since I've been 13 as a cheerleader. I'm telling you right now, You are going to get your best quality of life with this technology, and you're going to love it like I do. Now, our pricing is perfect. And we know this because our customers on average order 2 to 3 packs of super patches their first order. And then in the first 30 days on average, people are purchasing an additional 2 to 4 packs of super patches. Why would they do that? Well, because our technology just works. And when they experience the benefits, then they're ordering the rest of the iterations of our wearable technology that's going to improve the quality of their life too. Now, as if this is not enough to slingshot us for it, because I can tell you right now, it is. You're about to see it in our numbers. But Jay decided to pour more fuel into this rocket and start the first ever co-op marketing program in our industry. It's called CapX. It drives brand awareness, customer acquisition, and you get to participate and profit share. Now, before I talk to you about the co-op marketing program, let me show you our success to date. It kind of sums it up. 60 million in sales our first year. We launched in Canada of January of 2023 and went to several countries in Europe that first year. Then year 2, March of 2024, we launched the United States and we closed out first year in the United States, second year of our company, just in the last month. We did over 100 million in sales this year. Now, we're in 30 plus countries, Canada, 28 countries now in Europe, the United States, and this year we're opening 4 more countries, Switzerland, Turkey, Mexico, and Colombia. In fact, we're already registered in 186 countries. We have offices ready and prepped around the world, shipping, warehousing ready. We are expanding like crazy. There's no ingredients, so we're set to go in every country we're registered in. We've already sold 75 million plus super patches, and we've been asked to speak at, present, and educate at symposiums and conventions around the world. They're all wanting to know about this groundbreaking technology. On your screen are a couple of examples of those conventions and symposiums we were asked to speak at. Pain Week, the World Psychiatric Association, the International Association for the International Association for Pain, and the European Sleep Research Society, just to name a few. Now, we're locked and loaded. We've done the work for you. Thank you, Jay Dollywall, for all of the years that you spent to find the solution that is changing the world in so many ways. He spent 15 years, 25 million on making the best possible product in the world. Now what? Well, it's time to make it the best known. Now we're targeting 5 billion in 5 years. How are we going to do that? Well, this is where I tell you about our co-op marketing program, a second way to grow a additional financial stream of income that's residual in our company. So 2 residual streams of income for you within our company alone. Now, how do we get there? 5 billion in 5 years, the same way Coca-Cola and AT&T grow their brands. We launched a multi-million-dollar mass media advertising campaign. It started with this billboard on the right side of your screen in New York, in Times Square. It runs our ad every 15 minutes, 24 hours a day for the next year. And we're expanding our mass media advertising campaign to television, billboards all around the world, across the United States, online digital advertising, and more. Now, this first co-op marketing program in our industry called CapEx, you may be asking, how does this financially benefit me and my family? Get ready. I'm about to give it to you. And I'm glad that I get to be the one to deliver the good news. Literally, I couldn't be more excited about what Jay has done. Now, all of the people that respond to these ads on television, radio, online digital advertising, billboards like the ones in Times Square, are going to our company, the website, purchasing super patches and becoming customers. Those are sales. That is revenue for the company. Well, Jay's asked us if we wanted to participate, and of course we do. It's a crowdfunding type of scenario. And all of those customers go into a pool. Every one of those customers can be accessed by our associates. In fact, each one of them and their sales can be added to everyone's revenue. And this is how our associates are able to purchase super tokens every single month. Each token represents a customer and their purchase, which is sales revenue, right? Well, every time you purchase a token, that customer's purchase and sale goes through your business and pays you commissions and bonuses. But the one-time purchase of that token gets you those revenues every month, month after month, for the next 18 months. Now, you can purchase multiple tokens each month, and so can your associates. Everybody you introduce to this company that wants a position, wants to start profit sharing as an associate, well, they can participate in the co-op marketing program. For every associate that purchases tokens, you are credited. Let me give you an example. If you have 10 associates, each with 10 tokens, that's 100 customers that you and your associates didn't have to go out and find. But you're gaining the revenues, the sales revenues, and it's paying you residually month after month. Now, the revenues from the co-op marketing program also credit you in our network marketing arm and that compensation plan and pay you yet again residually. There couldn't be a better win-win. And this is why, one of the many reasons that we are slingshotting ahead of the rest. Just look up how many companies have done 60 million their first year in this industry. It's non-existent. Now, I'm going to introduce you to my husband, and he is going to tell you exactly where you sit. Listen closely. This is about you, your family, and your family's financial future, potentially generationally. Bill Delaney, it's all yours.
Hey, everybody. Bill Delaney bringing you the S-Curve, and I'm super excited because this plays such an enormous role in the amount of money you can earn in your network marketing business. A world-famous economist named Peter Drucker discovered this S-Curve. It's a proven blueprint showing how industries explode with opportunity before the masses catch on. Timing is everything, and those who move first lock in the biggest rewards. Take a look in the left-hand bottom corner there. No brainer. Top right. Too late. You are perfectly positioned with Super Patch in the no-brainer zone before we hit momentum. The world doesn't know about Super Patch yet. Now, this isn't theory for Cynthia and I. Over 16 years ago, we were perfectly positioned just like this. We grew an enormous organization of over 125,000 people, and our network marketing teams are coming up on nearly $100 million in commissions earned at this point. You guys, so we know this works. We know it can work for you. The Super Patch S-Curve, your timing is perfect, and you're perfectly positioned in the moment of this S-Curve to capture massive momentum and market share. The only question is, will you be first with us, or are you going to get left behind? Listen, guys, we are helping a ton of people. We're having a lot of fun, and we're making a bunch of money. So come join us, and let's do this. Let's go.
Let's go, Bill Delaney. All of you, where you sit right now is in front of a unicorn company. People seek out a company like this over a lifetime and don't find it. You're sitting at the front end of a tidal wave. This technology will be all over the world, in homes everywhere, in offices, businesses everywhere. You know people that are absolutely looking for something exactly like this. You know people that can benefit from this, and you know people that own businesses that are going to be able to offer cutting edge technology when it comes to health and wellness and giving people a better quality of life in their businesses. So now launch your super patch business the super way. This is where you sit right now. You're at the precipice, the fork in the road of creating a financial future for your families like you've never seen before. Most people never have. So let me show you how to set yourself up for success. Now, those two kits on your screen are the best ways for you to launch your business. The Momentum Kit and the Omni Kit are by far going to give you the best advantage when it comes to adding an additional stream of financial benefit to you and your family. And it's going to set you up to build and earn fast. Now, these two kits are also going to position you for potential massive profit margins and enough of the wearable technology so that you can share it with your friends and family, people you know, so that they can experience the benefits. Now, also, you're going to be positioning yourself perfectly so that when you start inviting people to an overview of our company like tonight, and they say, I want to benefit financially from being first with this company that's taking this technology to the world, they're going to ask you what you did to get started, and you're going to be able to set them up for success by leading by example. Now, where else do you get a chance to work in a $1 trillion market? I can't even believe I'm saying that. Trillion with a T, with a company that's already proven itself. We did over 60 million in sales year one, over 100 million in sales year two. We've already proven ourselves as a technology and product, a market winner in 18 months or less. We put in the 25 million and the 15 years of research and development that continues today, because with our technology, it's literally limitless. Straight from Jay Dollywall's mouth. We're just getting started. In fact, June 15th, we're going to announce a brand new iteration of our wearable technology. And you're on the front side. Listen, where else do you start an income stream for less than $2,000? Let's get real. Nobody's going to start a business for less than $2,000. And the company does everything for you. You don't have to pay anybody. You don't have to ship anything. You don't have to stock anything. You don't have to do the marketing. You don't have to handle customer service. In fact, we're going to give you a website. You're never going to have to pay for it. Looks exactly like our company's website. All you do is put your name to it, and you are eligible for commissions minute one. We are setting you up for success in every way. You're positioned perfectly. You are here at the perfect time before the world finds out with a technology people have been clamoring for generations. Now it's here. Everybody can utilize it and benefit from it. And it's giving you a financial opportunity to literally create generational wealth or replace your income or help you retire early, or listen, at the very least, help you pay off some bills early, just for sharing this company and people seeing what you're seeing tonight, becoming customers, becoming associates. You will start earning a residual income because they will forever be linked to you. And every time they order, you get paid. And every person they introduce to the company, you get paid. Now, listen, the majority of us know this. We have family that we've watched endure 20, 30, 40 years working in the workforce for a company so that that company can thrive. Another family can have generational wealth, watching those owners take their families on trips, have time, choice, and freedom. And you work 8 to 12 hours a day, 5 to 6 days a week, and maybe get 3 weeks of paid vacation. It's time to flip that script. You're at the front side of a absolute life changer. In fact, this is what can change everything for your financial future, your family's financial future for generations. So it's been my honor to be the one that's brought you this life-changing information tonight. I truly couldn't be more excited about being a part of this incredible project to take this technology to the world. My husband, myself, and our son are so honored, and we work with so many of you during the week, and we know how excited and honored you are to be here too. And you're going to find out with my invite next how people are so excited. So even though we're capping off the presentation, I'm going to invite all of you to stick around for a very special edition segment you're about to hear. If you choose to stick around with us, technology testimonies like never before. You're going to be blown away when you hear these testimonies. We never prompt anybody. It's always off the cuff. We don't have to worry about it because it's always amazing what we hear. And you're going to hear testimonies on the financial platform, this opportunity, and how families' lives are being changed. Parents are coming home to raise their kids. Families are thriving like never before. So I'm going to take a 45-second break, get a drink, and I'll be right back with you for those testimonies. See you there. All right, welcome back, everybody. I'm so glad that you're joining, and you will be too. Now, this segment goes fast. There's a lot of people that want to share their testimonies every single night. Sit back, relax, get ready to have your mind blown, knowing that we're unlocking human potential through unrivaled technology. Now, as we get started, please keep your mics muted so we don't get any background noise. If two or more of you step out at the same time to share, I'll call on one of you. I promise I'm going to try to get to everybody. So let's roll right into it. Who's first tonight?
I'll go first, Cynthia.
Awesome, Joe. Floor's all yours.
All Tucson's always in the house. I wanted to thank you and Bill again for doing this for us.
Oh, thank you.
This is a gift, everybody. And it's not just a gift that gets given one time. It's a gift that gives to you over and over again. And this gift is not about one thing. It's about everything. I am highly qualified to say this. I spent over 30 years being misdiagnosed. And by the time they figured out what was wrong with me, there, to quote other people, wasn't any hope left. And I was looking for answers. I found them to a point. But with some things, there's only so much you can do. There's only so many exercises. There's only so much of what you can put in your mouth. There's only this, there's only that. This is different. When Cynthia said there's no competition, that was not a joke. There is zero competition for this because it is the only technology in the world that works this way. And the benefits that you get from it, I could have you here for 2.5 hours telling you just what it's done for me. And it's potent, it's powerful, it's life changing, it's life affirming. I have my life back for the first time in 30 years. I am doing things I was told by the medical profession I was never going to do again. I am free to live my life my way. And this is the opportunity, whoever invited you here, this is the opportunity they're giving you, is the freedom to live your life your way. Because part of it's about your health. Part of it's about how you feel. part of it's about having a security that you've maybe never had before. It's all connected, it's all together, and it's all being presented to you, wrapped up in a great big bow right here tonight.
Mm. Joe, you are so amazing. You're getting me pumped up, and I'm telling you, I don't even think I can get any more pumped up. I love what you say. It's not about any one thing, it's about everything. And it matters. Everything you just shared is absolutely why we're so excited right now. Your personal testimony, what you're seeing with your family, what you know you have to pay forward, where you know this technology is going. Listen, this isn't a game of convincing. When people are experiencing what Joe is, like you know where this is going. Joe, thank you so much for your testimony. We appreciate you. Big shout out to Arizona. Joe kicking it out of the gate. Who's next?
Hey, Cynthia, this is Lori.
Hey, Lori, welcome.
Hi. Um, Kind of a good segue what you were just saying to kind of some of the things I was going to touch on. Um, I've been in Super Patch for about 2.5 months now, and I could sit here and give dozens and dozens of testimonies from people who have used the patches, from my own son using the focus patch, the increase in the impact it's had on his education, um, with his ADHD and everything. Um, I could talk to you about one of my friends who has severe anxiety and doesn't want to get on medicine. And when I gave her a peace patch the other day, she signed up as an associate and bought the huge kit because she was like, if this patch works, I need to try all of them, So, but I also wanted to kind of hit on the business aspect of it because I own a couple of businesses, and coming into Super Patch, I I love the fact that I'm making money while I'm helping people and truly helping them with their issues that they have, or their pain, or their sleep problems, or whatever it might be. Um, and this company it's fun. Everybody here, we're having a great time making money, helping people. I think I've got 14 people on my team already in 2.5 months since I joined, because people try these patches, they want them. They experience the technology, they get on one of these Zooms, or they come to a meeting, or just talking to an associate, and they want to be part of this incredible, amazing, fun, and helpful journey. So I just wanted to hit on the business part of it as well as just the technology.
Oh my gosh, Lori, that's powerful. And I had the honor of getting a little time with you this weekend and again on the phone today, and knowing your business prowess, what you've achieved, what you've been able to create for you and your children already,
Right.
seeing this as a viable for your financial future in a huge way, but again, through the portal of helping other people achieve more in their life financially or through the technology. Listen, we all need this technology. You don't need to be hurting to need it. We all need the Liberty Patch. We could all use one or more iterations every day just to give us a better quality of life. And I think that you really just drove that home perfectly. Thank you so much, Lori. We appreciate you. All right. It looks like Ray Heron has his hand up. Ray, you're next.
Hey, Cynthia, how are you?
I am amazing. And let me give you a proper introduction. Everybody that's joining tonight, if you haven't heard from Ray Heron, you're about to be in for a treat. He knows this industry inside and out. He's changed so many thousands, hundreds of thousands, probably millions of lives through this industry. His heart is gold. He's a legend, and he's our friend. Ray Heron, it's all yours.
Well, thank you for that great introduction. I'd like to live up to that, folks. I'm no different than anybody else. This industry kind of found me way back in the day, about 40 years ago. I was just born a poor kid in Oklahoma and had the good fortune of meeting a famous man by the name of Jim Rohn, who personally mentored me and got involved in the industry. And gosh, I've seen a lot, Cynthia, in the last 4 decades. I've been at the front of some pretty major opportunities. There's some background noise behind me. I hope it's not too much of a distraction. But we're at the right place at the right time at Super Patch. The timing, it couldn't be better. The product, I guess technology is a better word. It speaks louder than you and I ever could. I mean, it's really rather incredible. We're in the business of keeping healthy people well. That's what we do. But I watch this product on a daily basis kind of weave its way to some people that have some really serious health challenges. I'm sure Jay could attest to that with the story we all know about his mom. But those of you that's been around a while, when I say there's some uncommon things that take place with this technology, you'll know exactly what I mean. I don't want to get the company in jeopardy and give you some testimonies that the law says I can't, so I won't. But I got a lot of faith in this technology, and I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse, I'm not a practitioner of any kind, but I do know a lot of people. When you get to be as old as I am, you got a lot of people that's got some challenges, and I watch it do what I would call miraculous things very often, very often. So, look, we got everything you look for. If you're looking for a home-based business to spend a few years in, I would say, spend 2 or 3 years doing this, just sharing it with people. Share it from your heart. Watch the technology; it won't let you down, and you could find yourself completely financially independent in just a few years. I spent a little time talking to the owner of this company, Jay, and his mind is made up. He knows where he's going with this, and we can either be part of it or miss it. I encourage you not to miss it.
Wow, just wow, Ray. You're always amazing. Hearing your heart, your wisdom, your years of experience. Listen, it doesn't take too much for me to recognize somebody that's hit on many at the beginning. Watch what happens. You can pick them, Ray. You've picked Super Patch, and I think every one of us just got that seal of approval from Ray Heron, a 5-star rating, hands down. Ray, you're amazing. We appreciate
Th-
you.
Thanks so much. Thanks everybody for being here.
All right, Jesse, you have your hand up. You're next, my friend.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
It was so good seeing you and Mr. Bill last night or yesterday.
Yes. We love it.
For those who are, I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. That's my crazy family behind me. Hi. Okay, y'all are distracting me. Go on. So I do my little disclaimer. I have not got to talk to my doctor about anything that I've done yet, but I do not take blood pressure pills. I do not take Vyvanse. I do not take Celebrex, and I do not take Prozac anymore. My symptoms that I was using all those medications for are gone for 2 months, 2 solid months. It all started when Lori came to me and told me a little bit about the patches, and my doctor's office messed up my appointment, didn't do the urine test that I have to do to get my Vyvanse. I was at school. I could not pull it together. I went to Lori. I said, let me try one of those focus patches. From the time I went from her office to my classroom, I was a completely different person. I was ready to go. I went back that afternoon and bought the entire pack from her. On that side of it, I feel like I did when my husband and I first got together 15 years ago. He will tell you he has his wife back. The one he married 15 years ago. After everything I have been through, he and I have been through over the last year, he has his wife back. We're having fun again, and now we're in this business together, and I can't wait to see where this takes us. I'm so excited for this journey.
Yes, Jesse. And we're so excited to have you here with us. That's the pay it forward. Had Lori not said yes, then you wouldn't know necessarily. But through her, she paid a gift forward that's changed a life potentially for ever. And I was with you this weekend, my husband and I did see a constant smile on your face and your husband's face. So I can attest to the fact that everything Jessie is saying is so true. She is unbelievably excited. And I can tell you with Jessie alone, if you don't tell your friends, they're going to find out through Jessie one way or another, directly
That's
or indirectly. Jessie, you're awesome. Thank you so much for that. We celebrate all of your incredible benefits that you're experiencing from this
Thank you.
technology. Amber, you have your hand up. You're next.
Hey, Cynthia.
Hey, Amber.
I'm so excited to be on here tonight. Just want to give a huge shout out and thank you for coming down to Mississippi this past weekend and doing an incredible event. It was so much fun. We gained so much. We are ready to run. My whole team is on fire. So I just want to speak on the business part. So we had our event this weekend and our business doubled over the weekend, just from that one event. And then today we go in the back office and it's up again. And we're like, where did that come from? And so it's working, you guys. It may take a year to get to where our goals are going to be. I don't think it's going to take that long, but we're in it for the long haul. We're so excited about what's happening. We're seeing our back office grow when we were at church today and we go in and hey, it went up, whatever, even if it's just 5 or 6, different percentage to get to the next level. Every day it's doing something, and that's encouraging. And I just want to encourage everyone who may feel a little lost right now, may feel a little down, may feel like they're not getting anything. But guys, we have something incredible. We have something no one else has. We have an opportunity, and it's going to happen for each and every one of you if you don't quit.
Absolutely. That's a great segue to what I'm about to announce. But listen, what we've got
right here.
let me put everybody on mute right here, is been wrapped up by Amber here. That is such an incredible example of teamwork. Amber, had you and Ryan not said yes, Lori may not be here. Had Lori not said yes, Jessie would potentially not be here. This is how it works. It's as simple as inviting and introducing to this company, letting people pick and choose what they need for their families. More people than not are going to tell you when they can't focus, when they need better sleep, when their balance is off, when they hurt, then are going to tell you when
You know what I was surprised I have
financially,
about?
just one moment, when financially they're hurting. And believe me, we've got a patch for your financial pain too. It's called our compensation plan. Amber and Ryan right now are looking at goals that can change their family's life, their dynamics forever. We just talked to them about their goals. We've done this before. We've done it many times. And now with their family, we're going to watch family for generations change. The vision, being around the positivity, the amount of time and choice. Listen, it couldn't warm my heart anymore than to hear your testimony, Amber, to close this off. And a great segue to all of the associates that are on right now. We'll be doing our weekly training right after we wrap up. So stay on. If you have guests, though, the guests that have heard the testimonies tonight, how can you make it any better? Listen, it is what it is. It's a fact. It's already been proven. Our numbers show it in the company. You've heard it through the testimonies on the financial opportunity, on the technology, and we're rocking and rolling, getting ready to open 4 more countries this year. All of the testimonies tonight are so appreciated, from Joe to Lori to Ray to Amber and Jessie. And we could keep going, like Joe said, for another 2.5 hours easy. But we're going to wrap it up and thank all of the guests that have joined tonight. Invite you to get the link from the person that invited you here tonight, because with their link, you're going to get a discount as you become an associate and purchase your super patches. Get the schedule too for the rest of the week so you can start inviting your friends and family, the people you live with on the block. those that you work with, the people on social media that you know are connected with, and the people you've gone to school with. If you don't invite them to get the information on our company, like one of these super zones, which we have about 6 nights a week, then our ads are going to get to them. Or maybe Joe or Amber or Lori or Jesse or Ray or anybody else that's joined tonight is going to get to them. Listen, we've got a lot of reps and associates that are growing every day, and we're all separated by very few people. So it's your turn. Get your link, start inviting. And as you do, and people purchase super patches and become associates, you're going to start growing your residual income for you and your family. That financial firewall of protection that I'm talking about. Now you know what I was talking about as I said welcome to all of you this evening, why I'm so excited, why my family's so honored to be here.